Hey everybody, this is Texas Tiger Digs again, and box opening. Trying to think I got a few box openings I've done lately, not a whole lot, but this is another Japanese Hori Hori knife, and I've opened a few of these before, and I have sort of a collection of Hori Hori knives, and I have a real affection for this knife. I was going to put in this particular video that I'm not particularly Japanophile, which means somebody who enjoys a lot of things Japanese. Then I began to think back that I like manga, a Japanese comic structure. I like anime, which is a Japanese cartoon. I like Hori Hori knives, which is a Japanese gardening implement. And I love samurai stories and swords and movies, etc. So I gotta admit though, I don't know, I might be a fan, and I think, but I am a huge fan of their culture because it's been around for a while and it's been in a very, very ordered structure for a while. There were conflicts earlier, but I think they're one of our true friends in the world. And this is more of what I would consider a traditional Hori Hori knife. It's by Oak Ridge Garden. It's not 100% traditional, but you see, this is a version of the Hori Hori knife. And if this looks familiar to you, you would be exactly right, because it's the basic structure of the Viking digger I like, and of course the Lesh and the Garrett and all the other diggers. They're basically versions of this. And most with the Lesh, it even comes down to the serration being on one side. So the Lesh is very, very, very Hori Hori like. And this is the latest one I've gotten, and I like the fact it's a wood handle. It's a very, very strong, very, very good structured knife. And it's what it is. It's a gardening knife, and it has both millimeters and inches on it. Very, very well defined. Now the thing about the Hori Hori knife, and the reason that there have been so many alterations, is you use it as a digging tool. So if you're in hard earth, it's almost better to have a hilt. So the hilt was developed. This more traditional knife, or at least traditional in what I've known, this does not have a hilt, but you can just put your hand at the top and push it in. And it could be sharpened. I'm not going to sharpen it because it really doesn't need sharpening, because it's a tool that has a special purpose, and it's really built for that purpose. And it also has a, and as these mid-range Hori Horis go, this is a pretty good sheath. It might last a little while. Of course, you could always develop a Kydex sheath for it, I guess. I might do that one of these days. Either have it done or learn to do it myself. Anyway, the Hori Hori is a nice tool to have in your arsenal as a digger. And one of the major reasons it's a nice tool is it's very, very small and very, very portable. For instance, if you're going into a park and if you want to go in light, you go in with this, and you go in with a pin pointer, and it does not take up a lot of room. In fact, you can stick one in each pocket, or you could put this on your belt, because it does have a belt loop in it, and do it as well. But it all still comes back, because this is very, very dagger-like. So you have to be careful in using this in any place where there are many people, because it does look a little bit daunting. So you just have to be real careful when you actually put that in use. And the best thing this thing is used for is I would use it, and I have used them, and I continue to use them as a companion tool to some of my larger diggers or survival shovels, because you want to get down and you want to get a target. Now, most of the time the target is not going to be directly down, but a great percentage of the time on one wall or the other. And that's what these are best for, going into the wall and then just sort of pushing and getting in and pulling out. Of course, there's a potential to damage the coin, but or whatever else you're trying to dig out. But you just have to take care. That's always going to be potential for doing that. In any case, and it's also very good for shallow coins. If it's an inch or so down, then there's no problem in sticking this down and popping it up, and then just taking that little bit of dirt or grass, pushing it back down, Nobody's going to see it. Nobody's going to know the difference. Now, it can also be used as a traditional plug tool according to your soil type and the time of the year. I guess it would not work in Texas at this time of the year, but in a month or two when it actually begins to rain on occasion, which it has started just very rarely and just a few drops, but rain is beginning to come, then you will be able to use this more as a straight cutting tool. So I just wanted to show this new Hori Hori, and I like it. It's full tang, of course. And I don't want anything now that's not full tang, or at least 3/4 tang. And so it's a perfect tool for what it's useful for. And like I said, I love this thing as a companion tool or as a primary tool in this time of the year, since I'm not going to be going deep. And in fact, my detector is not going deep because the soil is so hard. It's just not getting very deep. So I could use this on occasion to pop some things out and then put that little patch of soil back down, or fold it back down and drop the dirt in. And with this, you can actually go in and create a little hole and push that dirt back in. So that's all I have to say about this. And I will be back out digging. I've dug all week. I've got some finds, and of course, this weekend there will be a roundup as usual, and hopefully with some companion video of an interesting dig or two. We'll see. I'll talk to you later. You have a wonderful day.